So Tomatex said, "Oh hey, you should check out the peg leg update before you record. I made improvements to the power hour visibility." So I have missed the power hour reminder on peg leg a couple of times now, and this motherfucker added 5 blinking arrows and an outline. So yeah, power hour super ninjas are available tomorrow, Saturday. This is going to be, I believe, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which if you don't know time zones, that's fine. You should look them up. They're very important, but 8 p.m. EST is when the global shop rollover is. So when I make these dailies, that's when Power Hour will be starting, and that goes until 10 p.m. EST. So I would like him to put not just a countdown of when it starts, but like actual times based on your region, but I digress. Tomatek's doing a lot of great stuff. He said he was going to be on vacation, so he won't be pushing any updates for a while, and then sent me 2 pings about updates he was doing, and then this. So are you working or are you not? Just typical workaholic stuff. So Power Hour is tomorrow. I am in a hotel room. I'm on a trip with a girlfriend, and here is the obligatory setup photo. This is becoming a very common image on my channel lately because I've been recording at her place, but dude, I love it. Setting it up in a backpack, got the double monitors that fold together, Stream Deck, the Beast mouse mat, link down below if you guys want to get that from Advanced CG. Also, they did like a founders thing. Advanced CG was giving like a free gift to their top 1,000 patrons, and a couple of you in my stream chat were some of those. So I guess we have some big spenders for Advanced CG in my community. I was also one of them, so I'm kind of excited to see what that's going to be. I think it's some sample packets and stuff, but I'm pretty off topic at this point. Let's talk about shop first. Power Hour tomorrow, I wanted to mention that, but there is the new FNCS Chapter 7 Season 3 bundle. Yeah, it's getting to be quite a mouthful. These are cosmetics that, of course, go along with the championship. They don't come back around, or do they come back around? I don't think they do, and you can pick them up here today. This is the Aphrodite one, and if you guys want to pick this up while supporting me, hat on, hat off, you can do so with code Mista at your checkout. I greatly appreciate it, and it does go a very long way, and it allows me to do fun things like record in a hotel room. So yeah, that's the new stuff today. And then we've got the Spider-Man stuff that just came out yesterday, featuring the new movie that's out today, and I definitely plan on seeing it. Apparently I did see No Way From Home, or No Way Home. Anyway, I know what's going on there, so I'm actually kind of excited to watch that upcoming. So yeah, loved the movie. It was so much better than I could have hoped for. Worst part was waiting for the post-credit teaser. So there is something at the end that I should hang out for. That's good to know. Zaku pinged me in Discord asking me if I had seen the prior movie, and then Archer gone ahead and said, nah, you can skip it. And then Matteo harshly defended that movie. And then what happened while I'm playing Brotato and just hanging out at the lady's house was just a delink Discord argument about Spider-Man that went on for a while, and I think it upset someone. I was like, this is the most Discord moment I've ever seen. Like, what are you guys doing? Why are you arguing about Spider-Man? Anyway, something that I almost missed are actually a couple of new car items. I don't know where they are. Yeah, I think it's the Austin Martin, 007 stuff. So that's available now as well. There's also wheels somewhere in here. If you want to pick those up, those are now available, and for those of you who are interested in rocket racing. All right, wanted to make sure I covered that. Let's get back to Save the World. I'm going to do the usual weekly reminders, because Hit the Road items are only here for 1 week at a time. If you want Parasaur Jess, she heals you when you phase shift or use abilities in general. It's just that phase shift seems to work really well with her. You can pick her up. Just go ahead and run Hit the Road, and then while we're here, might as well talk about it. Survivor Supercharger is available this week if you want to go ahead and grab that. There's also a brand new weapon that just came out. I'm going to plug this for a couple of days, I guess. The Chaos Exploder. My video is up on that. The best perks is up on that. The update overview is up. And in a couple of days, the Crackshot video go out. So channel members get early access. A few of you have actually joined the channel to watch that early. Thank you so much. It'll be free to everybody on Sunday, so you guys can check it out there and enjoy. That was a good video. I think Crackshot scales really well with it. The reload's a bit tough, but we all know that, and it's a fun combo. You might have seen it already, but Spy Llamas are available today, and we have 2 free upgrade llamas. So this is available, okay, from my time zone, it's the end of every month, but like UTC 0, it's the first day of every month, depending on where you are in the world. You get 2 free llamas that are 24-hour llamas. So I should remember to put that somewhere in the thumbnail. Definitely pick these up because they're free. No matter what is in here, you should grab them because they are free, of course. And Spy Llamas, I don't think I have my usual copy paste where I put all the Spy Llama weapon videos in the description. Maybe I can pull that from an old video and copy paste it from there. That's just my stuff on my end. But spy weapons are actually pretty good. I actually supercharged one of the weapons that we'll talk about in a second here. Yeah, the Grunt, decent semi-auto AR. Then the Browbeater, one of the hardest hitting weapons in the entire game. Like, it doesn't show up very high on base damage lists like on Fortnite because it counts every pellet on its own. But considering it's shooting 10 pellets, I believe the Browbeater is one of the top 5 hardest hitting weapons in the game. It just has a really long reload and a kind of slow fire rate. So double pumping these is semi-necessary, but very fun to play around with. Turncoat, really good as far as pistols go. Cyclops, not very good as far as pistols go. The Cleaner is so bad. It has a 3-second reload speed that cannot be faster because the bastards. The devs who made this weapon gave it a 0.3 fire rate. So even if you run Chromia Ramirez in the lead and reload quicker than 3 seconds, you cannot shoot it faster than once every 3 seconds. It's a weapon nobody will ever use because of that. The Pepper Sprayer is what I'm talking about. I supercharged this because it is a perfect SMG in every way. Fast reload, decent mag size, excellent perks. I mean, perfect perks, really. You want everything this weapon has going on. It just has a fairly low base damage, so supercharging it made it a very fun weapon to play with. Trinity is very similar. I just don't like the Trinity. It never seems to do what I want it to do, but it's also a very strong weapon. Instigator Bow is kind of a sleeper pick. I don't take advantage of this as much as I should, but that extra 20% damage for 10 seconds, if you can work with a teammate maybe, or defenders, quite good indeed. Then the spy heroes real quick, just to go over them, are going to be over here. Solid pickups. Bomb Squad Kyle is one of those basic heroes where 22 armor is just going to be good in any build. I always say this because Frost Knight, he's really solid because he gives you just enough extra padding so that the takers won't one-shot you anymore, so pretty solid. Undercover Buzz, everybody's queen right now because supply drops are very, very, very good in the current version of the game. She allows you to get more of them. Very strong hero to have in any farming loadout, or any loadout, really. Bladestorm Enforcer is a hero you can get from the Llamas. Explosions on your kunai is great, and he also has a team perk that I don't even know what it is. Field Agent Rio also has a team perk. You can see him down here, Phase Blaster, and I'm not going to focus on these because they're usually not very relevant. Like, extra Shadow Stance is nice, but never really as good as you want it to be. And Golden Ox. The mines, actually, I think the ability mines got buffed recently, so I don't know if that affected him at all, but kind of a fun hero to play around with. And yeah, Spy Llamas, those are the things you want to look out for. Definitely fun to see. Thank you, Hero, for joining. Oh my gosh, there are V-Bucks today. Yeah, there was a lot to mention, and because I'm using peg leg, I'm not gonna lie, the 5 blinking arrows and recording from a hotel room threw me off, but of course we have V-Bucks available today. Using a new program instead of Fortnite has sort of washed away years of routine and practice, so forgive me there, but V-Bucks/extra tickets are available today. Normally I note these right up front because 1, that's what you guys are looking for, and 2, some of these missions for high enough level players, you can just queue this while the rest of the video plays on, and hopefully you've been doing that. So yeah, V-Bucks if you're a founder, extra tickets and V-Bucks for founders, extra tickets only if you're not. And I am itching my leg and getting distracted. All right, cool. So Ventures. Thank you, Hero, so I can see all adventures. I hope I didn't accidentally just queue a mission. My laptop is struggling because I insist on running those portable side panels at like the full 14. I think it's like 2560 by 1600p. So it's a lot on my computer. My poor laptop is on its knees to make this video. I'm skipping around this map at like 20 FPS, but it's smooth enough for a recording. So I just stubbornly stick to it because when I'm not recording these videos, I actually quite like the high resolution. And even when I am recording the videos, it gives me more information. So, anyway. Sharpen a Headhunter in the 70 zone. Extra shotgun damage is always nice. And then literally the only other thing I wanted to mention is in Stonewood up here. Not Stonewood, the 108 zones. Legendary Survivor, Legendary Defender. So, not a lot going on in Ventures. We literally have 2 Legendary Survivors available today total. And the V-Bucks mission in Canny. It's just one of those days. So, in the 88 zone over here is Legendary Survivor number 2 out of 2 available today. Then we got a double Legendary Defender mission in the 88 zone. Look for good perks, recycle them otherwise. Legendary base Kyle is great to see because he'll make your walls super strong. He's good at any rarity, but Legendary is obviously the best he can get, so perfect. Legendary Lead Survivor, this is a Gadgeteer and a Melee Defender. These guys notoriously have terrible perk options, so probably just training manuals on that, but maybe you get lucky. Double Legendary Lead Survivor, Doctor and a Marksman, so definitely a nice pickup if you guys are looking to improve your squads or just get some training manuals. Then the 160s. I can talk about Deliver the Bomb like a normal mission now. It's great. 5x reperk, Storm Shards, reperk, Storm Shards, and perk up. Link to the description down below. I'm sorry, not link, but it's a whole description down below. Copy paste, on how to get the quest for the supercharger if you're going for that. Then we got Shuriken Master and Hot Fixer Hazard. Not the most important heroes ever, but if you're grinding your 160s anyway, you might as well go and get those. And maybe not, considering Deliver the Bomb is the key one that you definitely want to focus on. But yeah, another base Kyle in the 52 zone, and then there's one more in Plankerton in the 46 zone. It is rather unfortunate having to wait for any part of these menus, but like I said, my laptop is doing its best. Base Kyle in the 46 zone. So there we go. I'll be here tomorrow recording this video again. I love being able to make these videos on the go. Girlfriend's super supportive. She, closes the door and hides away while I do this, and allows me to take over an entire desk while I set up. She took one look at this desk and was like, "That's gonna be a makeup desk," and I was like, rolling out my mouse pad. But I'll definitely share if that needs to happen. So, all right, I'm out of here. I want to go back to my vacation. You guys enjoy, and subscribe, like the video. Advanced CG, link down below. Remember to drink some water.